Welcome back. Now for your 5-day weather forecast, we go outside to Kayla Card-Forbes.
Today, we'll have a high of -3 and a low of -11. For those of you who will be getting down on Friday for some fun, you'll want to bundle up because the temperature will drop even lower overnight. We have a bright weekend ahead, but the cold weather will continue into Saturday with a high of -3 and a low of -11. On Sunday, the day that comes after Saturday, we'll have a high of -1 and a low of -10. Things will warm up slightly on Monday with a high of 2 and a low of -10. Spring looks like it will be making another appearance as the weather increases to a high of 5 and a low of -6 on Tuesday. That's it for your 5-day weather forecast. Now back to the newsroom.
Thanks, Kayla. Turning now to national and international news. Defense Minister Peter MacKay announced a Canadian general will lead NATO's mission in Libya. Lieutenant General Charles Bouchard has been the deputy commander of NATO's joint forces in Naples, Italy. Yesterday, NATO agreed to take over the UN-backed no-fly zone from the U.S.
2 weeks after an earthquake and tsunami rocked Japan, the country continues to pick up the pieces. This farmer is trying to salvage what's left of his strawberry farm on Japan's northeast coast. Farmers in the Ibaraki prefecture are being forced to destroy their spinach crops amid fears of radiation contamination. Japanese Prime Minister Naoto Kan apologized today to farmers affected by radiation. He says the government and main power company should be held responsible for the compensation to farmers.
The UN is reporting over 1 million people have fled Abidjan and the Ivory Coast, fearing the country will erupt into war. The country has fallen into chaos after President Laurent Gbagbo refused to give up his office after losing last fall's election. The UN's Human Rights Office is reporting 562 deaths since December.
A Montreal cab driver has won his fight to make his cab his own. Aryeh Parakovitz was fighting tickets he received for displaying family photos and religious objects in his cab. A city bylaw says no personal items are allowed to be displayed in taxicabs. Parakovitz says the items haven't received a passenger complaint in 43 years. He was appealing his loss last month in municipal court, but now says he'll call off any further legal action.
Researchers in Texas have discovered what they believe to be the remains of the first humans to arrive in North America. The artifacts found in an ancient settlement site in central Texas are believed to date back 15,000 years. These findings challenge the original theories on how humans first came to settle North America.
And now with your sports, here's Miranda Anthasol. The Humber Hogs have gold medals in their sights. The women's indoor soccer team beat out Fleming College 3-1 in the OCAA semifinal Friday morning. The women are in first place as they advance to the gold medal game against Durham College Friday afternoon. Also making Humber proud, the men's indoor soccer team beat out St. Lawrence Kingston 2-1 in the semifinal game Friday morning. The men will battle Sheridan College Friday afternoon for the provincial gold medal. In pro sports, the Leafs continued their successful road trip, burying the Colorado Avalanche last night with a 4-3 win. The Avalanche struck first, but Nikolai Kulemin put away 2 goals in the first to give the Leafs the lead. Things got worse for Colorado when Mark Olver was taken out of the game after a crushing open ice hit from Mike Komisarek. Former University of Denver player Tyler Bozak scored in the second, and Phil Kessel sealed the victory with his team-leading 29th goal. The win was the Leafs' 3rd straight and moves them to within 3 points of the 8th and final playoff spot in the East. A 7-0 blowout for Boston was the outcome of last night's first meeting between the Bruins and Montreal Canadiens, since the game where Zdeno Chara left Montreal Canadian Max Pacioretty in the hospital. The win left the Bruins 5 points ahead of Montreal in the Northeast Division playoff race. Thankfully, revenge is a dish best served cold. In Grapefruit League action, the Jays lost their 3rd straight game, falling 5-3 to the Atlanta Braves. Last year's home run king, Jose Bautista, picked up his 3rd homer of the spring, and Brett Cecil pitched into the 6th inning, giving up all 5 runs in the loss. The Jays will be taking on the Red Sox tonight at 7 and will open the regular season against the Minnesota Twins a week from today at the Rogers Center. In NCAA basketball news, 4 teams have punched their tickets to the Elite 8. Arizona, UConn, Butler, and Florida all won yesterday, moving on to their respective regional finals. The biggest upset of the day goes to Arizona, who blew out Duke 93-77. Duke was coming off of a national championship and was the top-seeded team in the Western region. Now you're up to date in the world of sports. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Miranda. After the break, we'll get the latest in entertainment from Emery Johnston.